Hey, Vic, two things. I'll start off with injuries. When you guys return to practice next week, how confident are you that Chubb and Glasgow will be able to go? And then I have a follow-up after that.
I think they will be. No guarantees, but I think they will be.
And what factors went into the releasing Todd Davis today?
Just a lot of things. We had the ability. We signed Barron, be able to pick up another guy in Calitro. Just a lot of little things that added up, and unfortunately, we released Todd. I'm going to miss Todd. Todd was a great player here for many years, and wishing him nothing but the best. And we're going to miss him.
Next up, Eric DeLala.
Yeah, Coach, first, Austin Calitro, what did you like about him? And then as camp ends, can you just assess maybe where you stand compared to the expectations you had of what you'd be able to get done during camp?
Well, Calitro's a guy that we've liked. Our personnel people have liked him in the past. He became available, because Cincinnati needed a defensive lineman, so we made a trade there. But our personnel people have had feelings for him in the past, and we acquired him. As far as where I'd hoped to be and all that, with the new setup and everything, I really didn't know where we'd be, to be honest with you. But I think we're ready to go. I think we're ready to have a real week of preparation, getting ready for a game. And I like where we're at, but time will tell.
Next up, Jeff Legwold, followed by Mike Kliss. Jeff, go ahead.
Vic, I just wanted to go back to Mark Barron a little bit. Did some of the decision with Todd involve that you saw enough of Barron in a short glimpse there to think he could handle the job?
Well, I don't know in the short glimpse. I mean, that was so short, I don't know that you could say that. I think you'd have to go more on our evaluation of him prior to signing him and, what he's done in his career prior to that.
Next up, Mike.
Yeah, Coach, how would you describe the defensive resistance tonight in practice? Was it full speed type of thing, no sacking, and I wonder because it looked like Drew Lock did well tonight, and I was just wondering how much defense he got.
Well, we played the way we've been, it was a practice. It wasn't a scrimmage, just like we did last week when we were here and just like we've been in practice.
Next up, Troy Ray.
Coach, can you hear me okay?
I can.
Sorry about that. Where do you think now the offense is we can't obviously go into specifics, but clearly they seem to gain momentum this week. I know you had been optimistic. Did you see that? Kind of where are they heading into a game week?
I think so. I think we had a good week of practice prior to coming here tonight. I thought we had a good night here. I'm cautiously optimistic about our run game and our ability with Drew throwing the ball. But, again, with no true live action in preseason games, it remains to be seen. But I like where we're at. I like our group. I like our players. And I'm very hopeful.
Next up, Jack Stevens.
Hey, Coach, do you have any clarity who's going to be the third cornerback? And is that something where you want to decide on one guy, or are you comfortable going into the season with it being a few guys?
Well, it's going to be one guy at a time. We'll see how Ojemudia did tonight. We'll see how Devontae did, Bosby did, Duke did, and we'll make a decision, by next Tuesday, the way we're going to go with the first week.
Last two, Brandon Cristal, Andrew Mason. Brandon, go ahead.
Coach, I got two for you. One's a quick one. Have you made a decision at center with who's going to be the starter, or you got to wait till Tuesday, Wednesday to announce that?
We'll probably wait till Tuesday to announce that, if not sooner.
And then
I'm prepared right now. Go ahead. Next one.
With Alexander Johnston and your confidence or comfort level with him being able to call the defense, is that something that's going to happen more over months than over weeks, especially with everything kind of being crammed in, even though it's year two for him in the defense?
Yeah, I mean, he's capable of doing it. Plus, he'll have Josie in there with him a good bit of the time who's capable of doing it too. So it will be by committee depending upon what personnel group we have out there.
Last one, Andrew, go ahead.
Vic, what do you think of how Michael Jamuti has looked this week since coming back from the injury?
Well, yesterday was his first day where he got limited reps. Thought he did fine. I'll be anxious to see how he looked tonight. Being out there in the officials' perch, I don't get a good view at much, as far as it would relate to a corner. So I'm anxious to watch the tape on him. But, I think he's done well as far as healing, and he's back, and I think he feels confident that he can go.